All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have a few minutes, so I figured we'd take a short FS economy flight. Santa Monica to John Wayne. Weather looks pretty crummy. Try to get Sky Vector working. Get weather up. Had no joy. That's alright. Quickly grab the ATIS. And we'll call up ground, get our clearance. And get moving. And I gotta get cleaning. Start tearing down the computer this weekend and get ready for the move.
Santa Monica Muni Information India. 1451 Zulu. Wind 180 at 4. Visibility 5. Mist. Ceiling 1100 overcast. Temperature 17. Dew point 14. Altimeter 299er1. 4 or GPS Alpha approach in use. Landing and departing runway 21. Departing runway 21. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have India.
Alright, well, we've got information India. Yeah, I haven't moved yet. I've got enough of my system still built. I figured I'd go ahead and get a quick flight in. Moving the other way, SciTech. Headed eastbound for the heartland of America. So we're loading up the truck on Wednesday, a week from today. We're loading up and getting out of here. It'll be a two-day move to get there, and yeah, exciting. All right, so we've got information India. Let's go ahead and copy fired up here. As many of you know, I am a controller on the Pilotedge network. We will be conducting the flight. Actually, I need to connect yet, don't I? Oop.
Connected to Pilotedge.
Not a pilot. So if you see me doing something, please tell me. I'm all about it. I have no shame. Alright. I got park brake set. There we go. Yeah, we decided it's just time for the family to get out. I'm in Utah now. So leave Utah and go to where the majority of our family is. The kids be with their aunts and uncles and cousins and grandparents. And it's just time. Alright, let's get the avionics on. And we'll reset my GoFlight garbage as it resets. Then we'll give the controller call.
SoCal approach, Roger, LA altimeter, 299.
We got radios. When am I going to do the Pilotedge scope? It probably won't be until after the move. I know there has been a lot of people asking about when the next time I'm going to be streaming. I'm just not comfortable with the way my system is set up right now to provide quality service and focus on a stream at the same time. So I think I'm going to have to wait to stream the
PSA
scope until after I
651,
get
turn right,
back,
Seal Beach.
or until I get set up anyway. So if I'm comfortable with how my
PSA
system
651, my mistake, turn right, heading tree 20, vectors 2, Seal Beach.
I'm satisfied with how my system is set up. It could be as early as the week of the 12th of June. But I've heard
67 Bravo Real, contact LA Center, 134.65.
I've heard there's been people asking about when the next time is. So thanks for bringing that up too. I'll do my best to get set up quickly, and hopefully everything moves okay. I don't have any problems there, but I'm scheduled to be back to work the week of the 12th, so hopefully then.
67 Bravo Romeo, Center, roger, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Let me get Santa Monica dialed up here really quick.
American
So
211,
I got ground already in.
134.65.
120.1 is tower, 121.9 is ground. Alright, so there we're on ground. We got information India, looking for IFR to Santa Monica, or to Jami. Jami ground, good morning, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo, looking for IFR to Jami.
Heading 160, vector for traffic,
Stepped
climb
on
and
there.
maintain, flight level 230.
Go figure.
That's aircraft calling before American, say again?
May have been Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo at Santa Monica IFR to Jami.
Or 523 Mike Bravo, Santa Monica ground, clearance on request, standby.
JSNAP 1982, good morning, how are you? The best way to put in a
PSA
request
651, console cow approach, 128.1, good day.
for an approach into a flight plan? Nah, they're really not advisable. I mean, you could always put it in the remarks section, but quite honestly, a lot of times, unfortunately, remarks aren't a guarantee. So the best way to put in a request for an approach at any point is as soon as you have the ATIS and you know what
PSA 651, SoCal
what
approach,
runways are being used, that's a good time to put in a request.
The Palomar Altimeter
So as soon as you have it, make it. Hey, Job Fly, how you doing, man?
PSA 651, keep your seat there at Seal Beach.
Have I been busy at work? Yes, I guess I've been
627 Bravo Romeo, contact
busy.
LA Center, 133.55.
Again, as I said earlier, I'm prepping for a move, so that's why I haven't been streaming as much lately. Just got
America 211, same for you, contact LA
a
Center,
lot going on.
133.55.
Well, while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and set up for the flight. I'm pretty sure it's a tech route, so I know what we're going to get.
637 Bravo Romeo, LA Center, climb and maintain, flight level
Ooh.
280.
Pull up Sky Vector again. It won't let me pull up Sky Vector on the stream, so you'll have to trust me when I say what we're
America
doing.
211 LA Center, roger, climb and maintain,
All
flight
right,
level
so
240.
first of all, we're going to be flying to the Santa Monica VOR. Santa Monica's VOR frequency 110.8
America 211 affirmative, maintain present heading for now, have a turn for you in about 5 miles.
is already set up there. So we're going to be headed out west over the water initially, and then we'll get a turn back. So I'll go ahead and set this one for an easterly direction. Usually it's going to be about a 060 just to get us set up. Close enough for now, just so we're prepared for the departure. while I'm at it, I'm going to set up in my nav 2 the LA VOR because all departures out of Santa Monica have a requirement that we
523
cross.
Mike Bravo, your clearance ready, advise ready to copy.
Shoot for 523 Mike Bravo.
523 Mike Bravo to the John Wayne Airport via fly runway heading until reaching the Los Angeles 310 radial. Upon reaching the radial, turn right heading 250 without delay. Radar vector Santa Monica VOR, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 742 tree.
Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo is cleared to John Wayne Airport via fly runway heading until reaching the Los Angeles 310 radial. Upon hitting that, we'll turn right heading 250 without delay with the radar vector to Santa Monica, then as filed. 3,000, 5,000 feet after 5. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 7423, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo.
523 Mike Bravo 4000 after 5 minutes.
Got it, 4,000 after 5 minutes. Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo.
Skyhawk 3 Mike Bravo, recorrect.
I'm not sure why I read and wrote down 5 because I filed 4. That's alright. Okay.
American 211, proceed direct Hector.
Oh, Cytec, are you killing me, man? Yeah, I live in the Salt Lake Valley. I can see the airport out my back door.
And American 211, you can climb and maintain flight level 240, please.
Been to squatters a number of times with a lot of my pilot friends that fly into town.
231 Whiskey Bravo, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Oh well. Now if you find yourself in the great city of Omaha, now you'll have to coordinate that. Okay, so I got the Los Angeles 310 radial set up here. We'll wait to cross that radial before we make our right turn to a heading.
231 Whiskey SoCal approach, Roger, Burbank, altimeter 291.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Alright, 231 Whiskey Bravo, that's no problem.
Heading 250. Hand flying? Sure. I'll hand fly this today. Can do that. Request been made by John Fly. We're doing the hand flying. Okay, so we are at the base of the admin tower, or the admin building, and we have information India.
7,000.
Engines are going, we'll get our nav lights on. And I think we're all set to go. Got enough fuel. We'll go ahead and hit start flight so I don't forget to do that. So FSC is loaded. Good. We're good.
Or 231 Whiskey Bravo.
This, yeah, John, I'm proud of you, man. This plane is actually a really easy one to trim out, so getting it going shouldn't be an issue. Tell you what, before we get started, I'm going to do one quick refill on the coffee cup, and then we'll get rolling. I'll be right back, fellas.
San Diego ground, United 384. Good morning. We're at gate 45 and request pushback onto Bravo.
And at 384, limp ground. Turn your transponder on, sir. PSA 651 to center main 7,000.
United 384.
And at 384, thank you, pushback approved.
All right.
United 384, pushback approved. Thank you.
All right, we ready? I'm ready. Santa Monica ground, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo is at the administration building with information India, ready taxi.
523 Mike Bravo, runway 21, taxi via Bravo.
2-1 via Bravo, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo. Yeah, John, I'd love to.
Cessna 19688.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna have to do it really quick though. Things are
eastbound,
gonna get
altitude indicating
pretty
2,800, type unknown.
crazy hectic here, starting real soon. But I imagine I'll be able to sneak away for a bit. We're actually, not sure if you were on when we started, we're leaving
PSA 651, taxi
in a
approach
week.
134.9er.
I should say we're packing up and then we're leaving early in the morning next Thursday, so. Alright, so I've switched over to tower now. And we'll see if we can get out of here quickly. Set up our departure frequency. That's set and we're ready to go. Santa Monica Tower, good morning. Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo, pulling up runway 21. We are ready to go.
Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo, Santa Monica Tower, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo. Okay, transponder is on. Pumps are on. Trims are set. Going no
PSA
flash.
651, SoCal approach, roger, LA altimeter
Take
29901,
runway,
advise
we've
you have to look for Burbank.
got strobe lights, landing lights on.
PSA 651, roger, expect ILS runway 8 approach, descend and maintain 5,000.
Mix is rich.
PSA 651, expect ILS runway 8
on.
approach.
Yeah, the Cliff House sounds good, man. I still have never been. I've heard good things, but I've never been. There's
November 637, Bravo Romeo. I just want to let you know, sir, that the KO5 arrival is not a profiled star. So I'll be giving you crossing restrictions.
okay. About 80 knots in the climb. Waiting for our nav 2 to center, and then we need to make a quick right turn to heading 250 for our departure.
523 Mike Bravo, that's SoCal departure.
Got departure, 523 Mike Bravo. SoCal approach, good morning, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo's crossing 7,000 for 3,000.
Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo, SoCal departure, radar contact, verify altitude again, sir.
I gotta put my squawk foot in. Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo is crossing now 800 for 3,000.
523 Mike Bravo, here you just said 7,000 the first time. I was like, what?
Hot dog. He said, what? That's funny. Alright.
PSA 651, just sure you watch your altitude, sir. I
So who's seeing the nav too? Who's watching it for me? No delay. Are you ready? Hey, Mark.
PSA
Get set,
651, no
go.
contact, SoCal approach 134.2, good day.
Yes, I take. I don't mess around, man.
As a 231 Whiskey Roger,
Jato's
radar
on
services
this
terminate,
puppy.
squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change crew. United 384, runway 7, taxi via Bravo.
Alright, so now, what are we supposed to do?
Or 637 Bravo Romeo at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
I think we're lost. Not really. We're just sitting here. We're flying on a assigned heading.
7 Bravo Romeo at
And we're just waiting for him to tell us what we're
flight
supposed to do next.
240.
Which, per our clearance, should be a vector to the Santa Monica VOR. I'm imagining this as we approach 3,000, we'll probably get that vector. There's terrain,
PSA
obviously,
651,
to our
silk
right,
approach, roger,
and
fly
they'll want us to steer us clear for them. And,
correction,
yeah.
320, vectors ILS runway 8 approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
Right, of course, aren't I? Hey, 22 Whiskey, how are you?
523 Mike Bravo, right, heading 350.
Right turn 350, Sky 523 Mike Bravo.
Our 231 Whiskey Santa Monica Tower, ident.
As a reminder, 350-ish. Coming up through the clouds. And a pretty blue sky. He's so pretty. Alright. Coming up on 350.
523 Mike Bravo, maintain 4,000.
4,000, 3 Mike Bravo. Alright, so we'll continue our climb to 4,000 again, just as a reminder. I'm not using the autopilot at John
PSA
Fly's request.
651, left heading 290.
I am well, Mr. Whiskey. Mr. Whiskey. You need to change your name, I think, to Mr. Whiskey now.
Or 523 Mike, proceed direct Santa Monica, resume on navigation.
Okay, turning right direct Santa Monica, reason 1 nav 3 Mike Bravo, thanks. Okay.
Our 231 Whiskey Bravo, remain clear of LA Bravo airspace until advised by LA Tower. Contact LA Tower now, 119.8.
1,000 to go. Looks like we'll be on about the 072 radial inbound, or inbound course of 072. 252 radial. There we go. Direct Santa Monica. Looking pretty good to me. And after Santa Monica, we're going to be out on the 125 radial for the tech route. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to set the heading bug up again, just as a reminder. And then we'll fly the 125 radial until we get Victor 64, which is going to come off the Seal Beach VOR. So as soon as I get outbound, I'm going to go ahead and look up then the radial for Victor 64. We got 500 to go until we're at cruise. They'll direct to Santa Monica.
That's a 231 Whiskey Bravo, LA Tower, roger, radar contact. Clear through LA Bravo airspace via mini route southbound. Maintain VFR at 2,500. Report overhead, LA altimeter 290.901. PSA 651, turn right, heading 050, join the runway 8 localizer.
Alright. So John, how have you been liking flying the Salt Lake area? I know that I've been watching a few of your streams here. Up in our home state of Utah. Alright, we'll start our trim.
Or 637 Romeo, contact LA Center 1.
About 100
26.35.
and... We should be able to hold about 110-ish. 108. As we reach 4,000. I'm chasing the VOR needle a little bit.
PSA 651, right heading 110 to rejoin the localizer.
Uh-oh. I had a plan on requesting the LDA into John Wayne. However, for some reason, I tried to do it the other day offline. And I wasn't...
651, 7 miles from Buddy. Maintain 4,000 till stops on localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
I wasn't getting the movement on the localizer needle.
Our 231 Whiskey Bravo, rod leaving LA Bravo airspace. Radar services terminated.
Alright, so here we go. We're over the VOR now. There, just got the flip. 125. Change this here to 25. We'll grab that needle. That needle, eh?
It's a 231 Whiskey Bravo, Hawthorne Tower, roger, transition approved. Or 523 Mike Bravo Tact, SoCal approach 134.9er.
134.9, have a good day. Okay, so we got deflection coming in on the needle. I got
67
frequency
Bravo Romeo,
switch.
contact LA Center, 126.35, sir.
Power out here.
Lower 67 Romeo, negative 126.35.
SoCal, good morning. Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo's level 4,000.
523 Mike Bravo, SoCal approach, roger, LA altimeter 29901.
29901, thanks. Alright, so we got another notch on that. Okay, so now that we're on the 125 radio, we're getting pretty close anyway. A pretty good job of trimming the airplane out. Need to look up the Victor 64
That's a
airway.
231 West Bravo, Torrance Tower, IDA.
So Victor 64 is on the Seal Beach
67 Bravo Romeo, LA
251 radio.
3000. The John Wayne altimeter 29901.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up 115.7, which is the Seal Beach frequency, into nav2. You saw the needle move on me.
Contact,
I'm going to set up the
18.7. Good day.
251 radial. There we go. So now we just need to center. We'll just fly on this radial here until this one centers, and then we're going to make a left turn to a heading about 071. Then I'm going to flip my nav 1.
PSA 651 Big Tower, wind 170 at tree, runway.
Actually, I'll leave it on this one. Why not? Save me some radio moves, right? More power here as I'm 100 feet below.
Or 331 Alpha Bravo, Santa Bernardino ground, Crenshaw Quest standby.
Kind of funny, when I work the mornings, I don't seem to get this kind of traffic when I stream, right? Kyle's got his work cut out for him. Good for him. Alright, so we're only 50 feet low now. On the 125 radial out of Santa Monica. Doing a whopping 115 over the ground. Oh yeah. What happened to our turbocharged
Roger, enter right base for runway 29 right, runway 29 right, clear land. Okay. 67 Bravo Romeo, going to maintain 8,000.
I am in a full Cessna 172. I cannot hold another pound. I'm running an FSE flight between Santa Monica and John Wayne.
Five, 2, 3, Michael, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Woohoo! Or 128.1, Sky 523, probably get it. Alright, 2810 is locked in. And need to grab the ATIS. Let's go do that really quickly and then we'll give him a call.
Or 67 Bravo Romeo, heading 180
Information
Vector 57.
Hotel. 1553 Zulu. Wind calm.
Or 67 Bravo Romeo, heading 180
Ceiling
Vector 57.
1100 overcast. Temperature 17. 2.13. Altimeter 29902. ILS 20 right approach in use. Landing and departing runway 20 right 20 left. Departing runway 20 left. 20 right. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport.
This is 651,
Read
Rod,
back
you
all
could
runway
turn
assignments
right there.
and hold
Are you going
short
to park at the terminal
instructions.
today?
All VFR departures.
This is
That's what I
651,
do.
Roger, right? and
Alright,
taxi
so
to
we
the terminal
are
today.
with Information Hotel on the ILS, so we'll go ahead and make that. We'll just let him know we could take the ILS 20 right. And I'll need to pull up that chart. SoCal approach, good morning, Skyhawk 523, Mike Bravo is 4,000 with Information Hotel for the ILS 20 right.
Says a 19688, SoCal approach, say again.
Oops, I stepped on somebody there. And we'll pull up the...
Says a 19668, Roger. Or 523, Mike Bo, SoCal approach, Roger. John Wayne altimeter 29901.
Okay. So I
63, Sep Bravo Romeo.
have the chart up and ready to
Did
go.
you say you wanted the ILS 20
As soon
right at
as
John?
we intercept Victor 64 here, I'll start preparing
67 Bravo Romeo, Roger.
for the approach.
Expect that turn left, heading 090.
Unless we get a vector sooner. Once we're on a vector 2, I'll go ahead and prepare for the approach queue. Getting courses set, frequencies set. A good question, John. Do all controllers fly on the network? No, not at all. Actually, I think there are fewer that do.
Says 19688, advise when you
Fewer
have
that
white
fly on the
airport
network.
inside.
I think I'm just kind of going through the list. You know, Joe hasn't flown in a while. He used to fly a lot, but he doesn't do so much anymore. Not sure why. Eva certainly does fly as she's preparing for her instrument rating. It's been a big help for her, I know.
Or 523, Mike Bravo, advise when you have the West Wayne. Like to take the approach form from Seal Beach or vectors to final?
Nah, I prefer vectors to final for 3 Mike Bravo.
3 Mike Bravo, Roger. Or 637 Bravo, turn left, heading 290.
Okay. But yeah, I can't think of... Well, Kevin flies. You do know that. So there are... I still say it's less than 50%.
Or 231 West Bravo.
You do know that. So there are... I still say it's less than 50%.
Or 231 West Bravo, Roger, you can taxi to parking via Charlie today. America 211, contact center 125.27 today. Or 637 Romeo, proceed there at KO.
I do know that I feel...
Contact SoCal approach 135.4.
feel very guilty sometimes when I do fly, especially on a time when the controller's really busy. I hate adding to their workload. I really, really do. I feel so guilty.
America 211 LA Center, run by.
But hopefully I'm doing a good enough job operating my
67
aircraft
Bravo Romeo, taxi SoCal approach 135.4.
that it really isn't too big of a deal. I hope. Alright, so we're still waiting for the deflection here on our nav2 to grab Victor 64. We should be snagging that at any moment.
Says the 19688, thank you. Radar services terminated. Squawk maintain VFR frequency change approved.
There we go. Right on cue. Kind of hoping to get a vector prior to getting to Victor 64, especially if I'm going on
67 Bravo Romeo,
on the ILS.
approach.
But he's busy,
Roger,
so I'm not going to hold that against him.
902.
Not that anything terrible's happening here.
Or 523 Mike, turn left heading
There we are.
040 vectors ILS runway 20 right.
Heading 040, Skyhawk 523, Mike Bravo. Alright, so away we go.
American 211, descend and maintain 13,000. The Santa Barbara altimeter 2993.
Okay, so now that we're on a vector, I'm going to go ahead and start preparing for the ILS approach here. I can get my nose straight. My goodness,
And at
up and down like crazy here.
Clear for takeoff.
Marcus turning the clouds is not a good thing.
637 Romeo, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Okay. We're getting close. Change nav 1 frequency is going to 111.75 for the localizer.
637 Bravo Romeo,
And
8000
it's going to be on a course
637 Bravo Romeo,
196.
SoCal approach. Roger, reduce speed to 190.
I'm going to set up
and maintain 4,000.
my nav 2
Reduced to
for
190.
Steel Beach, which it already is lovely.
Come down to 4,000. November 637 Bravo.
Okay. Left of
523 Mike Bravo, heading 070.
070523 Mike Bravo. Okay. Not doing a very good job of holding a heading for my compadre here.
Says on 19688, the Whiteman Tower, make straight in for runway 12, report 3 mile final.
The next controller I'll be talking to should be John Wayne Tower. I'm going to get that frequency set up. For 20 right, it'll be 126.8.
KO heading 290.
And DME should be pulling from Field Beach. So we're still west of the Seal Beach VOR at this point.
American 211, contact LA Center 135.5 today.
Okay. So, we've got our frequency 111.75 set up. Approach course of 196. Step. Our runway.
American 211, LA Center, Roger, Oxnard, altimeter 2992.
Departing gate.
637 Bravo Romeos.
Probably like to be 5,701 feet. Touchdown elevation at
7 Bravo
55.
Romeo affirming.
Okay, we do have local altimeter with information hotel.
This is a 19688, Roger, runway 12, clear land.
Missed approach.
And at 384, contact out departure.
Climbing out on a localizer to 3,000 to Minnow and awaiting further from SoCal at Minnow.
And at 384, SoCal radar contact. American 211, descend and maintain 8,000.
Alright. 4 of you guys loaded up at Bakersfield last night, went down to Gillespie. You went. Why so many missed? Was the weather that bad? Alright, well, we are still on a vector for the ILS 20 right. And even so, still just about coming over the top of the Seal Beach VOR.
American 211, advise.
We still got a little ways to go here in our speedy little 172.
7 Bravo Romeo scan.
There you go, there's Los Alamitos.
7 Bravo, reducing speed 180.
Broke through the clouds, how about that? Uh-oh. Got a little lock up there. We're alright.
7 Bravo Romeo, descend and maintain 3000.
3000 for 7 Bravo
How
Romeo.
much scenery on this side? Pocket there. I am using the SkyMax Pro, and actually this is my first flight with the real weather connector.
3000 for 7 Bravo
How
Romeo.
much scenery on this side? Pocket there. I am using the SkyMax Pro, and actually this is my first flight with the real weather connector. Unfortunately, a lot of SoCal is pretty much locked in IMC, so real weather connector isn't really doing much when it comes to displaying fronts and the boundaries, but everything's pretty baked in. That's right. Alright, John, have a good lunch, man.
Romeo, vector across the localizer for descent.
You know, if you want to try to grab that beer, I'm open. I'll try to get open, I should say.
Vectors for the localizer 20. Note 7 Bravo Romeo.
7 Bravo Romeo, this will vector across the localizer for your descent, sir.
Roger, vector across the localizer for the descent. 7 Bravo Romeo.
American 211, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55. Or 637 for Romeo, 6 miles from Lemon, turn left heading 170, maintain 3000 till establish on localizer, clear out, let's run with 20 right approach.
Clear for the ILS, runway 20. Or 7 Bravo Romeo. We missed the other instruction.
American 211 Santa Barbara, standby. Or 637 for Romeo, turn left heading 150 now, sir.
A little bit of turbulence here all of a sudden.
150 for number 637 Bravo.
Yeah. Winds are changing a little bit
Cessna
here.
19688, roger, and taxi parking via Alpha, good day.
Oh, we can't handle.
Retreat 1 no, retreat 1 Alpha Bravo Center Bernardino, ground standby. American 211, expect the visual approach, runway 25, descend and maintain 4000. American 211 minus, expect ILS runway 7 approach. American 211, heading 250.
Controller's definitely getting his work. In his workout today.
384 Continental Center, 128.6.
Morning, Josh. How's it going, man? Yeah, we're doing a short hop today for an FSE run, Santa Monica to John Wayne. John flies challenging me not to use the autopilot. So we're autopilot free on a vector for the ILS.
523 Mike Bravo, traffic 1 o'clock, 7 miles, Boeing 737 heading southeastbound at 3000, caution wake turbulence.
I believe I have that traffic for Sky 3 Mike Bravo. He doesn't look like he's 3,000, but it's hard to get a
Or
reference.
637 Bravo Romeo, join the localizer, sir. Continue flying your present heading.
I know, that doesn't happen at all, does it, Josh? John
Roger.
flying no autopilot?
Turn
What?
150, November 637 Romeo.
That's alright. Wow, look at that. The heavens opened. And then right back into it.
Or 637 Bravo Romeo, climb and maintain 4,000, please.
Uh-oh.
$4,000 for 67 Bravo Romeo.
Sounds like 7 Bravo Romeo's getting his butt kicked. Oh, we're receiving the localizer anyway, so that's good. See if he squeezes me in before the Boeing that's struggling.
Or 523 Michael, turn left heading 040.
Left 040, 3 Mike Bravo.
Or 7 Bravo Romeo, normal speed.
Say again?
Yeah, he's
7
getting
Bravo
his
Romeo,
butt
normal
kicked.
speed.
From you said normal speed for 7 Bravo Romeo.
7 Bravo Romeo, affirmative. Resume normal, sir.
Roger.
America 211, descend to 4,000.
Alright. Gotta get a bearing as to where we are here. Anybody recognize any of this stuff? There's a golf course. John Fly, where are you? A dude can pull out any golf course out of anywhere, right?
To the 523 Mike Bravo, back 11 o'clock, 4 miles, 4,300 southbound, type unknown.
IMC, 3 Mike Bravo.
523 Mike Bravo, right heading 070.
Okay, right turn back to 070, Skyhawk 3 Mike Bravo.
Or 637 Bravo Romeo, right heading 270.
Right 270 for 7 Bravo Romeo.
Alright, so these mountains over here should be the mountains just north of John Wayne.
Or 523 Mike Bravo, offset and maintain 3,000.
Gonna maintain 3,000, 3 Mike Bravo. Alright, goes down. Woo! Look at this Cessna drop. Don't judge me. Or judge me, I don't care. I mean, it's part of what this is all about, right?
Or 523 Mike Bravo, 6 miles from Lemon, turn right heading 170, maintain 3,000 till established from the localizer, cleared ILS runway 20 right approach.
Okay, heading 170 and 3,000 until established, cleared for the ILS 20 right approach. Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo. Alright, we got 300 to go.
Or 67 Bravo Romeo, right heading tree 00.
300 for 637 Bravo.
American 211, turn right heading tree 0.
100 to go. 170, not 160. 70. There we go. And localizer's coming in, so we'll go ahead and snag that too.
United 384, thank you. Contact
And
LA
approach course
133.55.
will be 195. I turned a little bit too soon there. And not holding my altitude as I was instructed, so let's do that. Probably be a good idea. Maybe a little bit.
United 384, LA Center, climb maintain, fly level tree 40.
Morning, sir. Yeah, the I think I put it up on the
3000.
top of the screen. Let me get myself trimmed out here again. Hang on. I think I put it on the top of the screen. It should be the airfoil labs on X-Plane 172. Okay, just wait for the glide slope. Still 100 feet low. Come on, Marcus. Come on, man. Okay. Boy, all of a sudden I can't trim out. Not sure what I did. Okay, but we're alright. We got the localizer. Glide slope's coming down. Still descending. Come on, Marcus.
Retreat tree 1 Alpha, you clear to the John Wayne Airport. Runway 6 departure procedure to Paradise via WAR, then S5.
There we go.
Maintain 4000. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk tree 405.
Gotcha, yeah, you're on your mobile phone. See, it is the Airfoil Labs 172, and how I got rid of the camera movement. I don't remember. I'll take a look here in a second, yeah. Like I said, after I land. Unless somebody else wants to hop in and help, that'd be fine. Or good. Good help.
Retreat tree 1 Alpha Bravo, read back correct.
Okay. Our,
America 211, turn right heading 00, join the runway 7 localizer.
minimum is here. We're on the ILS. Be 255.
America 211, that's heading 40.
I don't think it'll be a problem according to the ILS. I gotta start up my descent here. Come on, man.
American 211, 7 from Naps, maintain 3,500 to establish on localizer, clear ILS runway 7 approach. Or 637 Bravo Romeo, turn right heading 040.
0407 Romeo.
Or 523 Mike, contact John Wayne Tower, 126.8, good day.
26.8, good day, 3 Mike Bravo. Yeah, I'm going to cut some more power here because I'm still high. Flip that at the same time. Set up ground frequency, that's ready to go. There's no delay getting over to ground. The outer marker right now.
Vertical ground, 31 Alpha Bravo, ready to taxi Bravo.
Retreat tree 1 Alpha Bravo, stay position on the flip.
Eastern ramp.
Retreat tree 1 Alpha Bravo, runway 6, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 6, taxi via Alpha, 31 Alpha Bravo.
Tower Tower, good morning, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo, ILS 20 right.
523 Mike Alpha John Wayne Tower, wind calm, runway 20 right, clear land.
Clear land runway 20 right, Skyhawk 523 Mike Bravo.
American 211, contact Harbor Tower, 119.7, good day.
Come up a bit here,
Santa Barbara
quickly
Tower,
knock some
American
of this
11, we're on the ILS runway 7
speed.
approach, approaching now.
American 211, set up a tower,
Good
wind
notch of flaps
140 at
in.
tree, runway 7, clear land.
Clear land, runway 7, we broke through the clouds at about 2300.
American 211, roger, thank you.
Go, we'll go ahead and throw a notch of flaps in. I'm even gonna look out the window. Going old school. Let's do this. And keep in mind again, I'm not a pilot.
Our 67 Bravo Romeo, maintain 3000.
Still high. I'm doing too bad following the localizer. I call it acceptable. I won't call it great, but I'm doing okay. So again, our minimum's 255. We're about 1,000 from our minimums. So overcorrecting here on the glide slope and the localizer. I'm trying to be careful not to go too crazy on my adjustments. About 800 to minimums. Back to right, of course. Back on the localizer. Yeah, I'm going all over now. Okay. Still doing good. Still doing good. Not dead yet. Up and about 500 to minimums. A little high. Power back a little. A notch of flaps. Notch down a bit. Speed. High. Go.
American 211, turn right at Mike.
200 minimums.
Right at Mike into 11.
On glide slope on localizer. Speed's good.
Our 67 Bravo
Hello?
Romeo, right heading 070.
And coming up on minimums, we'll go ahead and look up. Hey, not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Santa Barbara Tower, American 211 to runway 7 at Mike.
American 211, roger. XCB at Alpha Bravo to parking, cross runway 15 right and runway 15 left.
Alpha and Bravo parking, we're cleared to cross 15 right, 15 left, American 211, thanks, great job.
Our 67 Bravo Romeo, turn right heading 100.
Toe brakes on this thing are really really challenging, aren't they? Oh, we get hotel. I think I missed hotel.
7 Bravo Romeo, all gear clearance,
Yeah,
stand
golf.
by.
Cool. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Our 523 Mike will taxi to parking via Bravo, remain this frequency, good day.
Bravo on this frequency, Skyhawk 3 Mike Bravo. Thanks, you too. Alright.
Or 637 Bravo Romeo.
Flaps up, landing lights off,
7 miles
strobe lights are off.
Turn right, heading 200, maintain 3000 until stops from localizer.
And we're just going to park right here.
20 right approach.
Really surprised we beat that 737 and as much as we did. He's just now getting put onto the localizer. Pretty impressive. Alright, not so bad for hand flying the puppy the whole way. Didn't screw up too badly. Thought I tracked the glide slope and the localizer fairly well. Kill the batteries. Get the lights turned off here. Avionics is off. Oops. And batteries off. Okay. Welcome to John Wayne. There's my fancy little paint job. Isn't that something? Okay. Let's go have us look then. Alright. Did you get it figured out how to turn the... Josh got you taken care of. Josh, you the man. Alright, we want to see the replay? Let's go look at the replay. We disconnect.
Disconnected.
Where do we want to be positioned here? Where I am at this point, we'll take a quick look here. I'm already on the ground. Hang on. Alright. Go. Let's do this. Why not? Can't move from here. Yes, you can. Bad. Not so bad. Call that a win. And my door's still open. Promise you it was not open, it's just open because before I did the replay, right? Yeah, thanks for the repaint, kind words on the repaint. I do like to paint planes. Fun, it's time consuming, but it's fun. Alright guys, so there you have it. Santa Monica John Wayne on the Santa Monica November 4 tech route. Hand flown, no autopilot, just for John Fly. Tell him I didn't crash because I know he had to split to eat some lunch. But make sure you tell him the next time you saw him I did an awesome landing. I think it said 54 or 56 feet per minute. Right on. Oh, I forgot to finish my flight. Thank goodness I didn't shut that down. There we go. Yeah, I don't remember. I did this one so long ago. I don't remember how hard it was to paint. But I did it. Came out alright. And bases were... Yeah. Anyway, it worked. Alright, everybody. I gotta go get ready. My kids are singing in their program last few days of school. I gotta go get myself cleaned up and looking like a normal human being. Appreciate you guys hanging in there. I will hopefully be back streaming the scope in a couple weeks. And I look forward to seeing everybody then. But appreciate you stopping by for the short flight. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.